Governments around the world are using cancellations of passports and rejecting renewing your passport as a method of essentially punishing citizens as much as possible. Because if you only have one passport and you're traveling all over the world, or you go move somewhere else, they cancel the passport or they don't allow you to renew it. Like in the case of Ukraine, Ukrainian citizens, they can't renew their passport. They have to go back and potentially die if they want to get a new passport. So the United States is also doing the same. The US is famous because they can cancel your passport if you don't pay a certain amount of tax, and they think that they've sent you enough letters at this point and you ignore them and they just cancel the passport, or they prevent you from renewing it. Now they've extended that to child support. Now, child support, controversial topic. Some people think that it's a good idea that they cancel passports of deadbeat dads and people that owe child support, but it sets a precedent. First it was tax, then it's child support, then it's you don't agree with what the government says. Then it's you post something on social media. Then it's you say you go to a protest of some sort, like in Canada. Canada is going to do the same thing. I know this might be a little bit woo-woo, but Canada did it with bank accounts. They froze and they canceled bank accounts of people that went to a protest. Who's to say that they will not just cancel your passport? They won't allow you to travel. And the same thing is going to happen all over the world. Like the UK is also the next one. If you disagree with the government, they send the police to your house. Or you post something online, they send the police to your house. The next thing is if you're abroad, they just cancel your passport or they don't allow you to renew it. And what are you going to do? And that's why increasingly more millionaires, people that have wealth, they are just buying a second passport. Like in the Caribbean, St. Kitts and Nevis, for example, I bought mine. In Vanuatu, Pacific Ocean, 130 grand. Citizenship by merit in places like Serbia or Albania. They are using their wealth and their capital to go to other countries that welcome that wealth, where they can get a passport, because a residency is not strong enough. A Dubai golden visa is not strong enough. They need something else in case of the worst case scenario. What I also see is that not just cancellations of passports, but also citizenship-based taxation expands beyond the United States and goes to other countries, like Australia. I recently talked to an Australian multimillionaire. They're worth over $40 million in real estate in Australia, and their taxes are going up in real estate next year. Nothing they can do against it. Real estate taxes in Australia are going up. They're going to have to pay a couple more million in tax, and there's nothing they can do. And they literally told me on the first call, the next thing that they will do is just start taxing you on your citizenship and your passport. So they were looking for a second passport. They have some Greek ancestry, so maybe we can get them Greek citizenship, or just go for a place like Vanuatu. Worst case scenario, just a perfect plan B. They are covered. They know that they have another passport just in case. And in a lot of cases, worst case scenario, they cancel your main passport. You have a plan B passport where if you have a residency permit somewhere else, let's say that Australian moves to Costa Rica, random example, and he's living in Costa Rica and chilling and enjoying his life, Australia decides to punish him by canceling his passport. His Vanuatu passport is valid to exchange the residency permit from the Australian over to the Vanuatu. So the visa-free travel doesn't really matter in this case. We're preparing for a worst case scenario. The same way that you buy fire insurance, you hope that your shop or house doesn't burn down, but you buy it just in case because maybe something happens. Same thing, you buy earthquake insurance or you buy whatever, car insurance. You hope you don't crash, but just in case you do in the future, then you have the insurance and you have the thing that's going to protect you. I see it in the exact same way. That's why I'm obsessed with buying a bunch of different passports. I see more and more Western countries the same way that I see, for example, I had a Chinese client who they canceled his passport because he was anti-government in China. Now, China is very efficient with cancellations of citizenship, not citizenship, but passports, cancellations of ID cards, cancellations of your bank account as well. But the West also has the playbook of China, and Russia is also a country that might do this in the future. Ukraine is already doing this. They don't allow you to renew your passport if you're abroad if you haven't completed the mandatory military service. Armenia is doing this. Russia is doing this or planning to do it at a larger scale. And that's why more millionaires than ever, if you have options and you can get a second passport and you can do it quick in 3 to 6 months, the best thing is to do is citizenship by investment. This month, we've had 4 Vanuatu applications, 2 citizenship by merit, a couple of Caribbean, and a lot of clients that are kind of in the waiting line. They're seeing, I'm kind of ready in the next 3 months. I'm going to do citizenship by investment. This thing is growing. It's going to become bigger. And before these programs get more expensive, they get harder, due diligence gets tighter, I would get a second passport as soon as possible. I'm Wealthy Expat. I help you do exactly this. Click the link below, book a call, or text me on WhatsApp. I'll see you.